And good morning, everybody. Let me let Rahima in here. Okay, Rahima's in. Good morning, everybody. Rob Gearing here from the TL2I Cash Mailer and leader of Team Massive Success. And I'd like to welcome my live audience here in Zoom. All my great Facebook friends and followers. Hopefully, the Facebook gods are smiling upon me right now. And I'm going to actually close out my Facebook there so there's no interference there. And let me admit Janet to the room. Let's go back to our title screen. It's just a pleasure and an honor to be your host today for the Team Massive Success webinar. This is our State of the Union 2024 address. And we have a special topic about Zoom that I think everybody can benefit from and use. So again, it's just I'm super excited about the new year. This is time to get down to business, back to work. It's January 10th, 2024. And, ask yourself in 2024 right now to this moment, when you look at your business, I'll do the Capital One endorsement. What's in your wallet, right? So that should be one of your goals. Biggest goal here is to help people, right? I think that's our biggest mission statement in 2024. Sure, there's money involved. Sure, there's various other things involved, but it really comes down to people. And I think if we keep that mantra every day, we're going to win as a team, as a community. There's a lot of leaders that may look at this and maybe immediately they'll shut it down. They'll hit close. It's not, I'm not talking about crazy investment schemes. I'm not talking about the next big thing that's going to just take over the world. I'm talking about people. I'm talking about relationships. I'm talking about proper marketing techniques in 2024 because I'm to this place now where everything is set, right? We don't need any more in the system. We need execution and awareness and getting the word out to people who have no idea what we're doing and that they think we're still just a viral mailer out there that just operates in this little niche of what they call free traffic. Well, the story is so great and so rich, pardon the pun, that we have to take to the road. We have to do these webinars. We have to, hold up signs and put out a rallying cry because that's what you do when you have something great. And it's really the team that will help facilitate that in 2024 using social media, using their great lists as they learn to grow them bigger and bigger and bigger, getting things out on YouTube, maybe even getting into some community awareness. Working from the comfort of your home and starting a business and enjoying this lifestyle is something to be proud of. And we want to share that, right? We don't want to exclude anybody from the party, whether they be in the US, Canada, worldwide. This is a global opportunity, Team Massive Success via the TL2I cash mailer. Okay, so you're looking at my good friend Rod Edwards here. He gets this came from our team rotator. So that's why this is the title screen here. And the reason is this is our lead capture page. This is what we can put out there in a simple format to get people onto our list, get them great information, and start working them through a proven system. A proven system. It does produce almost immediately cash in your pocket, and it grows over time to some staggering results. The key is time and patience, right? We're not a get rich quick. We never will be, and there is no such thing. So let's put that to bed. For a second. So I want to talk about, before I get into Zoom and the power of Zoom and how it can transform your life and your business, I want to talk about the priorities of 2024. So Team Massive Success, we have a great little lead capture page here. Now this is our free traffic page, and it gets people started in the business, building their list and using the mailers and the safe lists and the traffic exchanges, all those things we call free traffic. There's also a term called sweat equity, where people are out there clicking um, harvesting these credits that they're earning for people to view their page, like something like this. But that's something we want to get people ultimately to transition not off of, but to supplement with additional forms of traffic, higher level. So we offer the paid traffic, which we'll get into. But my first mission statement is we are about list building. We are about teaching people proper marketing because anything can go away over time, but your list never will unless you're working with a fly-by-night autoresponder company. If you're working with anybody reputable in the list building business, in the autoresponder business, this is your lifeblood, and it can be transferred. It can be packaged up in a Excel file and move to another resource. So they can take everything away from you at the end of the day. And believe me, in my 20 plus years being online, I've had a lot of things taken away from me, but never my list, never my list, which probably approaches 100,000. When you put it all together, when you look at this site and what I have at Traffic Wave and what I have in Leads Leap and all over the place, it's kind of hard sometimes to get it all consolidated. I've got it pretty good, but that's a life's work, right? But I can still take pride in that over these 20 plus years that I do it and I teach it. And I've got it. I think believe Janet's in our room today. I think she's still there. She was having some trouble connecting earlier. Janet Legier, a tremendous marketer who I've learned great things from, and we list build very similarly. And we have a lot of things in common, and we have some different things that we do that outside of our common denominators. But there's a great example of somebody who has shown you can profit in free traffic, but you've got to have the paid traffic too. It's going to be one of my biggest mission statements, and that's number two on the list for today is the importance of the paid traffic and our paid traffic co-op that we want to transition the beginning marketer to for their success. Unless you don't want to do this full time, unless you only want this as a hobby, I guess that's the market of people that I'm looking for right now are people that want to do this full time. I learned back in, the 2016, 2014, 2015, around that time. I've dabbled with paid traffic, but I really didn't get serious with it until then. And that's when things really started happening for me coincidentally. So that's my story, my breakthrough story. And I want, a lot of people in 2024 to have that breakthrough story. I'd like, if and this is a rhetorical question, it doesn't require an answer, but think of a marketer who has made their entire fortune and works exclusively from home, who only uses free traffic via viral mailers and traffic exchanges. You can tell me in the Zoom if you want. And I don't think we're going to get an answer to that because the answer is zero, in my opinion. I don't know of anybody that I can name like that that has exclusively built with free traffic, right? Free traffic. So free traffic, just so you know, 100 clicks, maybe one opt-in. Paid traffic, 100 clicks, 40 to 50 opt-ins. Wow, 40 to 50 times the power. So if this wasn't a big part of my mission statement in 2024, you'd have to get my head examined, right? I could keep this all under my hat and pretend like I've built an entire empire via free traffic. Well, that wouldn't be true because I am transparent and what I teach is what I do. And when I have a breakthrough, you have a breakthrough. When I have a struggle, I'm going to share it and we're going to overcome it and we're going to work together and we're going to learn together. And that's really some definite keys that I want to share. So mission statement one is our lead capture page. It will continue. This is our current format for what we call our Team Massive Success for free traffic. Now, we're going to log into the back office now of the TL2 iCache mailer. And let me go ahead and for those that come every week, I got to type my password in. All right. Again, you may be thinking, well, what is a cache mailer? What is it's a pay to click and it's a great advertising resource. Yes, it has a marketing system inside. That's the secret sauce. That's the power of what we offer. And look at our high level members, JVs and above, get offers like this. 10,000 free credits. What would I have to do to take advantage of that? Well, just click on paid with commissions. Well, I don't have any commissions. Well, it's free. So the system will accept zero as payment. And there we go. Look at that. I have 10,000 credits added to my balance. I'm going to hit complete purchase. And there we go. So now we're on the welcome screen. Okay. So this is the welcome screen that an MSF mod level person sees. That's the highest level that I offer, but it all starts with the undergraduate story and people move up. We have maybe 5 or 6 different levels of success. We have groups that are associated with those levels. We mentor people from A to Z till they get to mastery level. And that's going to get even better and stronger in the year of 2024. So we are a front end, back end marketing system. So when you start with this lead capture page, You're literally bringing people through this portal. And I take that very seriously because I do believe in build your own list first before you build anybody else's. That's why we created this versus the referral URL for this, right? Again, build your own list before you build somebody else's, right? Okay. So that is really the key. So that is the next point for our mission statement for our state of the union for 2024. The system is set. I have a video that I have to re-record for Leads Leap, which is our recommended autoresponder. And the great Marcia here in our room, she just came aboard with us and is working with us and going through setup. She brought some key points to my attention, and I need to reshoot a Leads Leap video. Well, you know what? That's going to be our webinar topic for next week. So come back next week, and then you'll see literally we'll build a funnel, a free traffic TL2I funnel right in front of your eyes using Leads Leap. We just, we made a couple changes, and the videos fell behind a little bit, but I think that's the last one that we have to get tweaked, and we shall. Okay. So the marketing system is 7 steps to your success. Basically, it allows you to create a lead capture page with your picture, and you saw what that looks like. We don't, we'll just keep showing it, but I don't want to throw it up there too many times on the screen. But it's real easy to do. You just need to hook up with Leads Leap Autoresponder. You can use other autoresponders. That's just our recommendation, and that's part of our mission statement and our State of the Union for 2024 are what are the recommendations? I'm looking for people that are willing to follow a set of steps and recommendations to their mutual success, our mutual success as a team. This is a team building sport. Individuals suffer and struggle on their own, and you see it all the time. So we will continue to bring you this content, put it on our YouTube channel week after week after week, and boy, I can't wait till we'll do an end of year address at the end of 2024. And I want everybody to hold me accountable who's listening to this, who's live in the room. Did you deliver what you promised in 2024? I'm like a political figure, right? God help me. I owe you the best, and I am accountable to you, not to my own wealth and fortune and success, but I'm accountable also to you because that's the path that I chose. I could keep all this under my hat, do it all myself, use it as a leveraged advantage. But no, that's just not what I have I've never been done that, and I will continue to not do that because that's my mission in life. I posted it on Facebook, and I mean it sincerely. If I can help one person every day, that means I have to do some marketing activity every day within the team. If I can help one person every day for 365 days, I think I've made a contribution to society that's positive. If I can help you earn an extra dollar, $10, 100, 500, 1,000, even a penny, there's been success at moving the needle. Has a lot of different variances. So yes, exciting. This is an exciting year. You can probably tell, and I just can't wait to let it all unfold. So our next part of our process is once we have people build their funnel, we teach them how to market in free traffic, and then we talk about we talk about some additional streams. We don't like to get into too many different things. We try to keep it tight on focus level. And we know that as a front end, back end marketing system, we promote TL2I, and that lead capture page that you saw, which we'll show again. This leads to your back end income opportunities. And we do make a couple of recommendations, but we also welcome so many great companies and so many great businesses and so many great leaders that we can work with in 2024 and beyond. So that's part of our mission statement in the State of the Union address is front end, back end marketing works. Now, if I have a downline builder with 1,000 things in it and 90 different income opportunities, okay, that's not going to fly. You can still front end, back end, but it's not. It's too much. So we have chosen a select set of income streams, in addition to what you bring to the table. But we give you the option to hide them. That makes us also unique in the industry. So we're not going to jam. We're going to jam WildApp down your throat because we think that's the greatest marketing tool since sliced bread. It's free, and they just pay you every day to show up. And I use it mainly for my groups. But there's also some other cool ways to earn there, and you never ever pay a dime, and it's easy to cash out. So that's part of the instructions. Anything that you ever see as required is part of the instructions. And I'm always analyzing what can drop off that list. It's got to be a small set of things that you can control. But my JVs and higher can add programs and hide, like as you can see here. If I don't like the crypto team build, if I'm not into cryptocurrency and those types of things, all I have to do is click hide and it's done. We don't have to have a big lengthy debate or conversation about the pros and cons of it. Um, we've worked together with Joel Tarian and Val Smith on God Backup, and we've built a very healthy team there. And we would love you to join us, part of our Team Massive Success team there. But you may already be on a team. Fine, you fill in your existing ID, or you're not interested in backing up your data and protecting your precious memories. Hit hide from downline. Don't want it. Okay. As you can see right now, we're hiding LiveGood from the process here. We'll talk about that maybe today, if not in a future day. But we have something that we're really excited about that's coming called Great Life, and it's going to be appearing in this downline builder very, very, very soon. So as one of our recommended income streams. And finally, we have Genesis Lifestyle also listed as well. And that's it. It's a pretty simple lineup. You just hit hide if you don't want it, right? You can check things out, and then you can begin, once you're to JV level, adding things. Once you do your hides, you do your ads, and you've got a customized system here. That's the front end and the back end. And then we have just great resources. So resources, in my mind, don't really count against us in like having too many programs, because you got to have an autoresponder. So if it's part of your system, you're going to get paid when your team follows the directions and upgrades in, say, Leads Leap. So resources and they all can be hidden, except the recommended resources. We'll look at that real quick. Because again, if it's part of the core instructions, it can't be hidden. Leads Leap is required, but say Traffic Wave, you're not using it, hide it, right? So that's kind of how we look at it. We give you really the preference to hide just about everything here. And resources are good, and you don't have to worry about them, other than when your team comes in and they start getting set up and they start looking for some things to bolster their business. There you go. You just got paid. You just got to sign up. Adds to your income via the multiple streams thought process. So if you advertise something like this, it's going to be way more attractive. When you advertise an individual opportunity, say a health and wellness, like the upcoming Great Life, people may say, I don't really want to get involved in health and wellness, so goodbye. I've just lost everything. We dabble a little bit with crypto in some of our training. We do have consumer savings opportunities. And we have, other free advertising resources that are part of it too. So we're really trying to help people earn and save money in as many areas as possible, but giving the option of flexibility to customize to your needs and to suit what you want to do. So I think we have just about the perfect balance here. But again, we look and analyze this all the time. So look for evolution. I hate to say changes, but this system has been evolving for 15 years. That's how long Traffic Leads to Income has been around. And I innovated it into a different gig. If anybody remembers 10K Hits For You Now back 20 years ago, 19 years ago, basically once I sold that off, I maintained the rights to the marketing system and brought it to TL2I. And that's been a kind of a 15-year story that's just been great. We added the mailer, not to diminish the marketing system, but only to enhance it. But I think it did overshadow it a little bit. So that's been kind of an ongoing mission to continue to change that perception. And then we went to the pay to click to make it easier for people to read their advertising and get paid on it. We added that feature to put more money into the system, into the economy, so to speak. So that happened. It's been more than a year now that we've gone to that format and changed our name just a little bit from Traffic Leads to Income VM to the TL2I cash mailer. So my final part of the mission statement is, so we have a great system, we have a great process. Then we just need to have the additional booster. The additional X factor is in your buy traffic upgrade area. So credits are free traffic. So scroll down to the paid stuff. And this is where now we offer up to 4,000 paid clicks. And we actually have secured a customer to that level. And we can't wait to see their results. And they're running their team rotators. So now we're getting leaders running their team rotators in with our paid traffic. And it's just going to be fabulous. So I'm really trying to spread the word that even if you don't like a single word of anything that I said today, if you have a great lead capture page of any company and opportunity, do you like 40 to 50% opt-ins? Do you like a whole bunch of free signups and affiliates and upgrades? Do you like that stuff? Come, I got a guy that I work with, a provider who, he knows we're coming hard now. And, if we need to add more providers to hit the delivery deadlines, we will. We're serious now in the paid traffic industry. We are a serious player, but no, people aren't going to know that until we continue to spread the word and all that. So that brings me to my topic. So my topic is Zoom, right? How to do better in your business with Zoom. And it's really simple. You're here today. You're here looking at this screen, the TL2i cash mailer, right? So I've probably affected the people that are here. I've given them things to think about and actions to take. And I've done it on a group level. I've done it on a higher level. But you know what? You can go to zoom.us, I think it is. I think it's zoom.us. We all can have a Zoom account. We all can do these screen shares. We all can invite our prospects because a part of our mission statement is once we generate the lead, we train in proper follow-up techniques. And that's not letting the autoresponder handle it. It's not about letting AI handle it. It's about easy, proper ways to text, to call, to plug people in and train them for greatness while all the while you're getting paid. But you can be a player in this. We actually offer a service right here for every single person that comes in to your team. It says right here, where is it at? Is it on this page? I think it's on for the free members for sure. Yeah. So when free members come into the program, they are offered to book an appointment with me. And if I know the sponsor, I'm going to invite them as well. And that's, my way of closing your sales and helping you, get people into the business of your choice. But it kind of entails you following the details of this system. But what I want to do in 2024 is I just want to give you it's the one exception I'm making. Zoom does not pay you for usage. And I know and trust me, I've used them, conference rooms that pay you and you can build it online. That's the one exception I'm going to make. I've made this mistake before. Zoom is where it's at. That's where I'm planting my flag. I know that I went to Wow App, because I didn't want, Facebook Messenger doesn't pay and all that. But this is my line in the sand now. Zoom is where it's at because you can go to zoom.us, you can get a free account, and you can invite your new lead who you just got in, who just joined TL2i, and they don't even know how to log in. But you can fix that. You can cure that by having a quick Zoom call with them. And just about everybody in this group right now, in this room, has partaken in that. And maybe I didn't help you log in, but I know I helped you in some way, shape, or form. And classic example is Sam, who's with us today, just recently joined under Elizabeth. We had a great meeting yesterday. And let me tell you, a lot of rockets went off in good ways, right, for the business, right? And trust me, I help people, I cut deals, I give preferred pricing, whatever I got to do to help somebody. I kill myself for people who care and show up for work. That's how I do it, right? Right. You're not going to see an artificial formation of me pretending like I'm out, I'm doing something for you. Now I'm going to do it for real with real intuitive thought and a heart. And AI will never have a heart. And I'm not a basher of AI. I think it's got a great place in the industry. I just don't know where that place is right now. I just don't know. But I know where my heart is and I know where my head is. And I'm still in charge of that. Right. So anyway, I always go on these AI rants and I really don't want to do it today. But all I want you to do, my simple topic today is get to Zoom, practice a little bit with me or one of your buddies or your sponsor, upline, whatever, and use this as a tool to get people, to give them that next step, to get them engaged with you a little bit more. How impressive when you're going through screens um, that they can follow, and then plugging them into the community. And if you do that, and I do my part, and everybody does their part, we're rocking it out in 2024. And it's really that simple. You people probably thought, oh my God, this is going to be a complex topic of that you have to take all these explicit notes on. No, not at all. It's not hard, right? They opted in here because they wanted to make money. They joined here because they wanted to make money. You filled in your IDs right over here. If I can scroll down to it, you filled in your IDs here because you want to make money and they also want to make money too. And it's just as simple as that. So, always go back to your root. When you think it's a cold call, when they don't care that, they want you, it's you don't want them, or you don't want yourself to succeed. And I'm partnering with some other leaders in the industry. We're bringing back old school, old school network marketing. We're bringing back talking to people. And if I got to be the anti AI guy for a while, if that's what it takes, I'll get on board at some point in the right format. But I'm looking for leaders that and partnering with people who want to just do it the right. I call it the right way. There's no right or wrong. I don't mean it like that, but in a real way where people can relate, you know. Because when me and Sam talk, we talk more than just marketing, and I learned things about him, and he learned things about me, and there's just no, there are simulations that can approach it. There are things that can somehow try to simulate or duplicate, but the real deal always, even if it's by 0.001%, the real deal will always prevail in the end. That's just my opinion, from an older dude that's been marketing for 20 plus years. So hopefully you found that helpful. And if you need more tips or help in what to say in your meeting, or how to do all that, first listen to your heart, but then talk to somebody, and we can put it together into a script. But you don't want to make it cringy. You don't want to make it where you're going to be nervous. Be yourself, let it flow, and be helpful. So a lot of times I tell people this: you probably are nervous because you don't know what to do yourself. So get knowledgeable in your craft, and it'll make you so much more powerful in these meetings. And that's my final word on the topic. So hopefully we got some good engagement in all of our areas here. Um, at this point, I am going to come back to Zoom and stop the recording. And we're going to take questions now from our folks who are here live in Zoom. But I thank you very much for all the support and listening to my State of the Union in 2024. I wish everybody a great marketing week, and as always, to your massive success.